Where did you find that?
It was in one of your books. I couldn't help but see it.
I wish you had.
But I did, didn't I?
I don't blame you for being frightened.
I'm not frightened. I'm not. I just want to know what happened between you and this woman.
Looks bad, doesn't it?
This woman, was this the woman that you told me about? The woman that you loved? Did you kill her?
That is the one question I hope you never ask me.
You lied to me.
No, I didn't. I didn't talk about my past. That is different.
No, I meant I asked you if you had a photograph.
And I said no, okay?
And then I find it. Here.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that.
Done what?
Lied to you.
Oh. Well, no, I mean, I thought we could be honest with each other.
Vanessa, I'm sorry.
You still haven't answered my question.
Well, before I do, how about you read your article? There.
No, I'm not stupid enough to believe anything I read in a newspaper. I don't want to read the article.
Oh, so I guess that means then you believe me.
I don't know. I thought I knew you. I thought I knew you were Michael Burke, the person I'd been doing therapy with for months, but maybe I don't know anything about you.
Look, I tried to tell you, okay? A couple of times, I tried to tell you.
Tell me now. Tell me the truth.
Honey, I knew that there was this resemblance. And then in this light, you know, you look so much like her. You just look like the way she did before. She was so beautiful. She was so good. And just much too young to die.
Why did you kill her?
This is hard. I haven't talked about this in a really, really long time. I've tried to forget mostly.
Well, talk to me. Tell me about Celeste.
God, where to start?
Start at the beginning. You know, I've told you all about how Matt and I met. How did it happen for you and Celeste?
She walked into my office. And I will never forget looking up from my desk and seeing her standing there. And she extended this incredibly graceful hand and said her name was Celeste. And I just started grinning from ear to ear, actually. I used to tease her about that.
About her name? It's such a pretty name.
Yeah. And she was so beautiful. And it's funny, when she walked in the room, it was like she was shining. And I remember thinking that she had just walked in right out of heaven. And she was also very, very sick.
Was she married?
Yeah, she was married. In a very unhappy marriage. And I mean, I didn't know that at the time. I just knew that she had come to me and she was looking for a doctor. After trying a lot of other things, nothing had worked. And her doctors had actually said to her that there was no hope. And she, being who she was, refused to believe that. she was that kind of person, and she had this incredible spirit and this incredible strength. And she was a voracious reader and had educated herself about this disease, and she had really devoured all of the books that there were about it. She knew.
And that's how she came to you?
Yeah. She heard about my research and heard about the work that I was doing. So I thought that I could help, and I took her on as a patient. But instead...
Instead what?
Don't... Vanessa, please push me.
Hey, Michael, do you remember when I was so sick and the treatment was really painful to me and I didn't want to do it because it hurt so much? Do you remember what you said?
Oh, yeah, I said that I wouldn't let you stop, yeah.
That's right, you said I wasn't a quitter. And I can tell this hurts you. I can feel it. I can see it in your eyes, but I'm not going to let you stop talking about her. You've
Vanessa,
got to go on.
Please.
No. You've got to tell me. You've got to tell me the truth. That's the only thing that's going to help.
Vanessa, just back off. That's what I said, okay?
I don't think you really want me to.
You know, I don't get this. Why are you not afraid of me?
Because I know you.
Do you really?
That was an oldie but a goodie. Next up, the weather. The blanket of hot air is creating some pea soup out there, and the fog's really starting to roll in on the Lake District. Folks on the road tonight, please drive carefully.
I know it's a shot in the dark. The lake was our special place. Please be there, baby. Please be there.
You saw the headline. They said I killed her.
Oh, I'd rather hear the story from you.
Yeah, I know. You know, and I need to talk about it. I do, and especially with someone that I trust. You know, it wasn't just that I loved Celeste, and I did, and God knows that I did, but I was her doctor. I knew that this disease was terminal, and she knew it. She knew it right along with me. And we clung to this fool's optimism.
Well, love will do that.
But I could not save her. And she looked up at me with these beautiful eyes. And I couldn't save her. And I live with this grief of having lost her. And this guilt that I failed her. I saw her slipping away. And it was just this beautiful body getting eaten up by this disease. And one day she lost the use of her legs, and the next week it was her hands. And then when her eyes went, she didn't want me to know. So, and she didn't want me to know. She didn't want me to know that you couldn't look into my face anymore. And so I became her eyes for her. And she had this incredibly artistic imagination, and she painted all these word pictures for me, and she would describe how one day she was going to walk out of the hospital, and how one day we were going to be together, and she described the house that we were going to live in. It was going to be this beautiful Spanish-style roof. It was red with blue shutters. And out of the window, there was going to be a meadow, and there were always going to be wildflowers, a scent of wildflowers coming in through the windows.
She had a wonderful imagination.
Yeah, she did. And she had it down to the color of the eyes of the kids that we were going to have. And her husband didn't want kids, and he said they would get in his way, that they were a problem and they would interfere with her plans.
He was the controlling type, I guess.
Yeah, you don't know the half of it. We didn't plan on falling in love. She came to me for help.
Well, you did help her. Just was in an unexpected way.
And she actually helped me, too. She helped me a lot. She opened me up a lot. You would not have known me then. I was very, very serious.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Boy, I had my eye on the prize. And being a doctor was everything to me. She came into my life and she changed all that. And she showed me how rich a life can be and just how much more it can be. And it really was. And it really was with her in it. And it was more than I had ever imagined.
Well, it sounds like you and she made a really beautiful dream.
Yeah, we did. And then we couldn't pretend anymore. When she couldn't breathe on her own anymore, her lungs started to fail, and she started breathing on a machine. I think that's when she really gave up hope for the first time. On some days, the pain got so bad that we couldn't keep the tubes in her, and she would thrash around in the bed.
Oh, Michael. I'm one of the lucky ones, I know.
Yeah. And Celeste wasn't. I mean, the drug that you had wasn't invented when she was dying. And all that I wanted was to make the pain stop. And that's all she wanted too. First.
And then?
And then she begged me and asked me if I loved her enough to do it. And her husband accused me of murder. And legally, I did inject a lethal dose of painkiller.
How could he have said that? I mean, he knew she had a degenerative disease. She was not going to get better. She was going to die. You were following her wishes.
Jury has my word for that. It's nothing. And he worked very, very hard. He made sure he got a conviction.
Well, what happened to you after that?
I lost my medical license. I served out my time. I got out of jail and I just kept on moving.
Why? Why did you just keep on moving?
Her husband.
What? What do you mean?
He swore he would kill me if he ever saw me again.
Oh, God, Michael.
He still blames me for Celeste's death. Most of all, he blames me for the love that she finally found with me. That's the love that finally set her free.
Okay, you and I have finally done it.
We've finally done what?
Well, we've reversed roles. I mean, I'm sort of like the doctor, and you're sort of like the patient. And I have some advice for you. You should get some rest.
I'm fine. Honestly, I am fine.
No, come on. Come on.
You haven't eaten anything since we got here from Springfield. So, do you want to eat something or?
No, I'm not hungry. Are you?
Not really, actually. I think I sort of lost my appetite.
Okay, why don't you lie down? Go ahead.
Vanessa, I'm okay.
Go ahead. Please lie down. I'm not gonna take no for an answer. You really do need to sleep.
Okay, I'm actually a little too tired to argue.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Good. You'll find that couch is very comfortable. I took a lot of naps there over the years. Sometimes I would just lay my head down and I would be out like a light. And you poor thing. What we've done for love. And our hearts won't let us forget.
I can still feel you in my arms. Only a few more miles to go. You gotta be there. You gotta be there. Vanessa? Vanessa?